Look, now tell them motherfuckers we about to bring it to them raw. All these niggas steady sleeping, we getting ready for war. If you say we got beef, then I'm bringing it to your door. They call me the black sheep cause I'm way different than y'all. Tell them motherfuckers we about to bring it to them raw. All these niggas steady sleeping, we getting ready for war. If you say we got beef, then I'm bringing it to your door. They call me the black sheep cause I'm way different than y'all. Now I ain't never ran the streets but still respected by the gang.
You know, the like intro thing that they do every season chapter.
Oh, well, good thing me and
So-
you are playing. Let's hope we don't die.
God damn it. We was doing good. Shit.
Damn, I need a vehicle.
Damn, that storm moving fast as shit.
I showed Daniel how it looked on my Switch when I did the little like introduction scene, and even I get what Ben was saying about like it's not an updating processor, so it's not necessarily going to be like too drastic of a change for the graphics, but my statement still stands firm. I do think that somehow, some way, something was like updated a little bit at least.
No, it looks good.
It looks a little bit.
It's running on a whole new engine.
No, I'm talking about on my Switch.
Yeah, even on the Switch, like it's all running on a new engine. So yeah,
I know that.
So this is the first game to be put out on the Unreal 5 engine. This is like Unreal. This is Epic Games rolling out their Unreal 5 engine. Everything's been running on like Unreal 4 and stuff like that. So this is the.
I'm gonna die. I don't have no health.
Oh,
well, I mean, this was even actually before this when they released the Naruto skins and stuff. When they released the Naruto skins, it seemed like it was a slight improvement in the graphics.
You're not going in a straight line, I don't think. Yeah, you are. No, you're not.
But now that the new season has started, it's definitely a little bit more like a little bit better than what that was even.
Damn, I'm gonna die, bro. Get my card.
Ah, shit.
But anyway, y'all, since we waiting for them to finish the game, welcome to Boozy Game Night, where we have mediocre gameplay and good conversations. This is Hot Take Dev.
I'm like a bird, Devin McFly away. I go by Devin McFly.
No.
Yeah, you.
Huh?
Lord.
Gotta catch him on because he's Danny Phantom. It's your boy, Danny Boy, aka Daniel the Ronin. And I will be a Ronin pretty soon here, Airborne.
At least I am fighting anyone who thinks that motherfucking Cool Ranch Dorito cookies are cool.
What?
Cool Ranch Dorito cookies?
I thought that was the weirdest shit, bro.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I was like, what? I was making sure that I heard her correctly because I thought that, I don't know, because I saw she also had chips. So I was like, oh, the shit is wild. Niggas is doing the most out here.
Oh, wait. Well, if that's the case, before we start, I feel like we should open this with, what is the weirdest food combination that y'all think is bomb, but like somebody might look at you crazy if you were to tell them?
So,
I mean, I could go first.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know, salt and vinegar chips and cookies and cream ice cream. I'm telling you, no, this was not a pregnancy craving. I discovered this sometime in college for whatever reason. And that shit, it's something about it. Like, I'm not going to polish off a whole bag of chips with the ice cream, but like just a couple is good.
Salt and vinegar and cookie dough.
Cookies and cream ice cream.
Cookies and cream.
Yep. The perfect combo.
I
mean, I like both of those things individually.
And so why not try them together?
Yeah, I might. The first thing that came to my to my mind, blah. My mom claims to be a country girl, so she put like cheese, like cheddar cheese on pound cake.
Slim.
That shit low key
Yeah,
hitting.
that should be hitting,
But
boy.
also in that same vein,
Country,
there's
what,
she
what,
claims to be country, and that's what
what?
she does.
What country? What? Okay,
What
okay,
country?
okay.
And then this is the same vein. Another mom recipe. She does bananas and mayonnaise sandwiches.
So
Yeah, for sure.
that
Both of them hit.
banana and you know what? I'm not even gonna
They both hit.
stressing me the fuck out. That should just sound nasty.
Hold up.
Banana
Both of
and
them.
mayonnaise.
Yeah, it does. It does sound.
Well, I don't really quite care for bananas. Bananas is like one of those, like if I want a banana, I want a banana. But like I promise you, I probably only want a banana maybe once every 3 months. So
There's bananas daily in this household.
I'm just not
No
even.
cause necessary.
I'm not even gonna lie and act like I would
Yes.
even bananas and mayo. Mm-mm.
Yeah, on a sense,
And bread.
man.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Nah.
I bet you ain't never had a chicken sandwich where you got to eat around the bone.
I don't think anybody has except
I
for
have.
y'all.
Yeah.
I said
I was
except for
about to say
y'all.
I've definitely had that.
Well, I mean, I
It's
guess it's
stupid,
not
but
much different from a freaking pork chop sandwich when they slap the pork chop on there with the bone. Like,
They be
why
doing the
would you do
same thing
that?
with fish. Like, what the fuck would I want
Yeah.
bones
I
in my
think
fish?
I think like as far as food combination, like I put hot sauce on everything, but
Put what on
um
everything?
hot
Rick
sauce. I
Ross.
put that on everything. Like
Oh,
hot
okay.
sauce, like in my popcorn. I put hot sauce, and if you ask
I
my
put that shit
siblings,
on everything.
I've been known to put hot sauce in my cereal.
You was Don't tell
that
me you
is
was one of them niggas
insane.
that used to take a bag of chips and put the hot sauce in the chips and just walk around outside. I used to hate that shit. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
Why?
but I say it like I mean, because hot sauce that's a condiment, I guess. But I would say a weird food combination that I'd be eating is peanut butter and pickles.
I'm gonna have to cancel you on that one.
Mm.
Like, what the fuck?
You,
What made you even come
what
up
the
with that?
hell?
Yeah, your taste buds different, my boy.
Bro,
Hey, yo.
yeah, I was bored.
Who gets
How
bored
bored
and
can you be?
says, let me try some peanut butter and pickles."
All right, bro. So when we was kids, we used to make bets like growing up. We used to make bets. It'll be like on games, like we'd be playing something like Mortal Kombat or something, and the loser gotta like eat whatever we mixed up or whatever craziness we created. It was always like the loser had to do something. And one time it was just peanut butter and pickles. I was like, man, that shit busting.
Peanut butter and
Like,
pickles. So you eat it often now.
you think I'm being punished?
Nah,
Well, nah, I just don't be
that
eating
shit was
straight up like
busting
pickles no
straight into
more.
that hefty bag.
But like, I would put, if I have something that has a pickle on it, like if I had a burger and I was getting super creative, I would put peanut butter on the burger.
Oh, I
I've
think they
actually
sell
heard of
they
people
Yeah,
doing
sell
the
that.
burgers.
Elvis
Yeah,
burger.
you go to like some fancy ass spots. Get your
But
ass
yeah, so like,
burger.
yeah, I don't eat like peanut butter and pickles and just dip it in. Like I did that when I was a kid, but like to still get that craving, I would like put it. I would put peanut butter on my burger because it has pickles in it.
Mm. Have you witnessed me do any weird combinations? Because my brother low-key took mine.
The
Can't get what
cheese
you're saying. You
cheese
kind of
on the pound cake is crazy. I'm gonna try that.
I
yeah,
mean,
Yeah, cheese on a pound cake is fire.
Like a slice of yellow cheese, like a square of cheese,
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
cheddar cheese, my boy.
wait,
like
did
the
you
one they be slapping on babies.
you asked if I notice any weird combinations that you do?
Yeah.
I mean, you look.
I
I
can
say
answer
this in the most loving way, but when I've known you since college, right?
Big hates coming.
Your food standards are trash, and you
Ooh,
eat anything. So I can't
You sound
particularly
like you
all
don't
of
pinpoint
like
that.
pickled
I
what it
was
eggs.
just
says
always
about your
taught, don't
cooking.
knock it till you try it.
You sound like you don't like pickled eggs, Dev.
She don't.
I
She
really
looks at
would
me with
never.
disgust in her face every time I do it.
Like,
Which Noop's the one who put me on the pickled
I'm
eggs,
aware.
actually.
The man who doesn't like yogurt but likes pickled eggs. Like, who the fuck? What?
Yogurt.
Hey, look, I've matured, and like in my quest to lose weight, I have substituted mayonnaise with Greek yogurt.
Okay, that sounds like.
That ain't the same though, my boy.
Yeah,
Because you
But
probably get the plain Greek
it's
yogurt.
a good substitute.
the
It's comparable.
trenches.
Now,
That's
something that I
very
didn't know that apparently a lot of people that bake knew, and Def already knew, is substituting butter for
applesauce.
applesauce.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
never knew that.
Oh
Butter
yeah.
with applesauce.
It's a
Yeah.
sub.
Yeah. Well, you can substitute like the fat, like when you're baking, the fat that you would use in the cake. So like whether it's butter or oil or whatever, a lot of people substitute that with applesauce. But the only
I'm
problem,
gonna try to cook some eggs with some applesauce and see how that
wow,
works.
I
Lord,
mean, no,
I don't think that's
it's
what
for
they
baking
meant.
specifically.
Only thing is sometimes you sacrifice the texture
Yeah. So I made
and
some Kodiak muffins with it, and like they came out as far as tasting about the same, but like they were like the ones with the applesauce were like flatter. They weren't as fluffy.
yeah. And so sometimes they don't like it's like they don't hold together the same. I don't really focus on honestly. It's like substitutions when cooking. I'll do them if I have to, but
Oh,
if you're that pressed, maybe you just shouldn't be eating a fucking muffin. Seriously. Or like don't sit down and eat a whole fucking box of muffins in one setting if you're
But
that pressed.
get into what kind of to Newt's intro, did that when she said that combination, did that sound like I might have to try it, or how
no,
did that hit
I was confused
That's
as
that's
fuck.
a
I
hell
thought she
nah.
was talking about two different things.
Nah, I can't put no Cool Ranch Doritos and no cookies, bro. Nah,
you? Yeah, but
that's a
Well, I
nah.
would never.
yeah, it makes me kind of want to try it just to trash her taste buds, but because like Daniel said, I'm on that whole don't knock it till you try it.
You might be
Nah.
pleasantly surprised. And
But
shit,
yeah,
most
I
times I
thought
am.
that definitely stood out in the episode. That it made me pause. I was like, did I hear her right?
Yeah, every time I see that, every time I saw them cookies, I was disgusted.
Yeah, rightfully so, my boy.
But these weapon spawns is trash.
Hey, Slim, these graphics look beautiful on this TV. Let me just say that I'm not disappointed.
I would hope the fuck so.
What other standout moments happened through the episode for y'all?
I don't want to skip to the end, but you just said standout, so definitely the growth of Molly being able to be honest with Issa about like, yo, you probably shouldn't go like this shit that you was just saying about being all over the place. Like you're doing it right now, so like, and Issa being able to accept that and like
Yeah,
take her advice, like that was a lot of growth shown for sure.
yeah, no doubt.
Nah, my man Nathan, man, shining
Yeah,
again
growth from my boy Nathan for sure.
with the black trauma, talking about like I do love you. It's just something I'm not used to saying.
I
Like,
ain't
and
never heard that shit before.
I never, yeah, and like he didn't grow up saying that. It's like that's a real thing.
Word. I
I
love all
mean,
y'all niggas.
I wish it wasn't a standout moment, but like
Love you too, Danny
them
boy.
them pulling the questions out of the hat and they get to the topic of I guess was like what ex would you want to fuck? And it's just I wish my fucking friends would.
My thing is, why the hell did they only talk about Issa's exes? I guess that's
But
the only
That
ones
was the
we
yeah.
know.
question. She pulled the question, I think, and it was
Oh,
like, which of my exes?
Oh, but I felt like that should have been like, okay, if we're gonna have that conversation, then shouldn't just be like, okay, yeah, I start off.
That's not how the game
But like,
goes. The game is the game.
I didn't realize that's not how it went. But yeah, I would have been like, nah, we not no.
We definitely need the boozy game night edition of that game at some point.
And then, but then Kelly DMing him.
I thought she was DMing a rich white dude or something.
No, she was she DM'd Daniel.
No, she was saying Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah.
Daniel
Oh.
Kaluuya, yeah, from Get Out. That's why she said
Oh, okay.
y'all need the
Daniel
queen and
Kaluuya.
y'all
I
need
thought he
the
was talking about Kaluuya.
queen
Well,
and scram. And that's why she
I
was
ain't
like,
hear
girl,
all
Get
that.
Out was right there. Like,
I didn't hear all that. I thought they was. I was about to say. Mm-mm.
oh damn, my man left his partner.
I'm not even gonna go over there
This
because I don't
automatic
have.
shotgun just
I
fucking
don't got no weapon.
almost killed this damn shark.
Damn, how
One
you
shot,
left your
nigga.
partner? You ain't shit.
No, hell no, nigga. Who you running off to, nigga? Where your mom at, nigga? Yo, I ain't never seen a shark run away from me. Nigga knew I was about that smoke, boy.
Yeah, I thought the episode overall was good. Y'all pretty much took the standouts. One of the big standouts was the food. I knew that Lawrence was gonna call her back too, like Daniel said, not to skip straight to the end, but like obviously if you get a missed call from somebody, you're gonna call them
Shit.
back.
Hey, what's up with
I mean,
this
it's
whole
not that obvious because I don't be calling people.
You wouldn't call them back?
If it was that important, you could have texted me.
low key? I don't be calling people back. If I missed your call and you don't send me a text, I'm just taking
Yeah.
it. It won't that important, my boy.
Like I said, if it wasn't that important,
Y'all,
I mean, if it was,
somebody's right here by where Newt's.
Well, it's like say if you call me,
Hey, he in
bro,
the bushes, I
yeah,
think.
or Nuke
Yeah, I'm
calls me,
trying to.
yeah, I'm gonna call y'all back, or I'm gonna
I'm
have
certain
you.
at him, but I
people,
ran out of
But
but like
ammo.
if an ex calls, if an ex calls me and doesn't like text me or something, I'm not gonna go out my way to figure out what the fuck you want. Because quite frankly, I really don't give a shit.
no, I want that shit back in blood. Nigga.
I got his
Get it
ass.
back in blood.
I got his ass. Yeah, but I knew that was gonna happen. It was the most predictable shit ever. In fact, I thought when I don't know. I mean, it was a good way to end the episode.
It was just an episode of
And
growth all
also
around.
on our same, on that growth tip, Lawrence and Condola,
Condola.
Condoleezza.
big growth.
Mustafa's
I
mother.
mean, they both seem like good, upstanding people. Neither of them seemed like they were going to be deadbeats. So like, that's what I expected. But it definitely took them a minute to come around because, and I like that they portrayed it that way because that's how it is sometimes. Especially, I would think more so when kids are involved.
Yeah. Co-parenting is tough sometimes.
So Kelly made a point about Lawrence being at the party. What was her point that she made again?
Oh,
He said
because
that they didn't
Issa
look
was
at.
saying, "Oh, they back together, they happy," and
Okay,
they were
yeah,
all saying he was at the
it
little
wasn't
baby.
always that way.
Yeah, well, they made it seem like it's not looking good for them,
Yeah,
bro. Why he got 150 spray? Oh, never mind. Okay, I see how it works.
Where's on that?
Ooh, I'm about to be rebooted. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, reboot.
Oh yeah, and if y'all ain't,
Damn, this shit taking.
we playing Fortnite, y'all.
yeah. We forgot to mention.
Yeah, Fortnite.
If you
Season
care to
3.
watch the gameplay, go to youtube.com. Boozy
Babe,
Game Night.
come over here.
It's the updated Unreal Engine.
This
New
shit is
Fortnite.
pretty. I don't know why I
It
tried to
looks pretty
censor
good.
myself a little bit. This shit is pretty.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty cute. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Know what I'm saying? If you ain't playing Fortnite, then fuck your life. Bing bong.
Have y'all ever had a situation where you had a real good friend and they moved to a different state? And if so, was the relationship changed because of it?
Yeah, because as a military kid, growing up, everybody moved, and this was, before niggas had MySpace. So
And we got to move too because of the storm. before niggas had MySpace.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, you know, we moved a shit ton, and there's a lot of people that fell by the wayside because of that. Like especially like I know even from where I was just at, like half the people that I talked to had already left anyway. So like I know the people that I was talking to pretty much daily. I'm not probably about to talk to you.
It'll slide down the hills. That shit make you go fast. You get out of the storm real quick.
I mean, as far as I guess it's currently college, like from everybody. Well, I mean, I guess not everybody dispersed after college, but well, shit, I got married and moved to fucking Louisiana, and my friend fucking joined the army and went to New York.
Do y'all still
The
keep
irony
in
And
contact?
I mean, we FaceTime like every day,
every
all day,
damn day,
every day.
every single day.
So that's like your friend / your sister or brother.
Yeah, pretty much. Sun up to sundown, we were on FaceTime.
Same. Yeah,
That's
they
what's
be on
up.
there.
This is your friend from college, you said?
Mm-hmm. I've
And
known her since
obviously,
my like
all of them
what?
met in college on the show too.
Yeah. The others, I would say, I mean, we still talk, but I don't talk to because it's a group of us. I don't necessarily talk to them as much as I talk to her. But I mean, that's because half the time they be MIA. So it's only so many times I'm gonna call people and not get an answer. Yeah, I'm out.
Sadly, with me, it's been more of a. I mean, I'm better about it now, but to what Newt was saying, like back in the day where people didn't have social media, it was out of sight, out of mind. Like I got to worry about the people that's around.
Well, see, the thing with me was like, I was a military. Like my mom was in the military, and I have friends who moved away. And dang, that was quick.
Oh, fuck.
I have friends that moved away, and I would say out of those friends that did actually move away, I kept in touch with
No.
them. But like for me growing up, I always just had the mindset that like honestly, you can be close friends with people at a certain like at certain points in your life. But at the same time, like if we're I always just if you like let the relationship fall by the wayside, then sometimes it's like well it was a close relationship for the time being, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it was
We ain't 10 toes down.
meant
We
to
ain't like
be
that, my boy.
How's that?
carried
How's that
over.
saying go? They're either in your life for a reason or a season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean
Word to
to
end
me it's
this.
not necessarily a bad thing,
Oh snap!
but
I see
it was
people.
just it was just
I
always
was
one of
gonna
those
try to
things
leave you
where
dead.
I never was like too distraught or butthurt over not communicating with people that was my so-called friends because it's like most of the time, like I said, most of the time I try to I'll keep up with people, but at some point it's like if I'm the only one trying to keep up with you, I'm not gonna always be the one sending messages and calling and texting. So we're gonna have to either put equal effort in to keep up with each other, or obviously it wasn't that important. And then
Yeah.
at the same time, now we're all adults. So like
Ain't no excuses.
is but no,
No.
not even on an excuse thing, but like we're adults with
No.
kids,
God damn it.
jobs, things that we're trying to do.
I was
So
trying to truly just say responsibilities.
it's like you have to understand that like sometimes you can still be good friends with somebody and
Watch out, he
not
right there. He right over the hill. He over that way.
necessarily have to talk to them every day or every week or whatever the case is. Like my friend, I've been good friends with her since elementary school, and
Oh
she
shoot.
she moved away to New York. And once we were able to start catching back up on Facebook, we caught back up, and then oh shit,
See, man, that's it.
We caught back up on Facebook,
Just carry me out.
and then after that,
Fuck.
after that point, it's like, hey, we're good as best friends when we catch up with each other, but at the same time, we don't have to talk all day every day to understand that we are still the same friends that we were. Cause niggas got kids and like shit to do. But I think that it's partially like different personalities. Some people, and I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but some people are high maintenance when it comes to relationships, whether it's friendships or romantic relationships. Some people need a lot of attention. So sometimes it's about knowing who you associate yourself with. If you know that you're the type of person that requires that type of energy, then you might want to pick friends that can provide that. But not everybody's going to be able to provide that.
Yeah, but sometimes you kind of
Lozenge.
you disappear.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Ooh,
now?
good shot, bro.
Yeah, better now.
Like, sometimes like when you like that low key or like that low,
Yeah,
keeping
my
up.
boy.
Sometimes you just appreciate people around you.
Yeah, distance for sure.
Got him.
What the hell is that? What the hell is even that?
Yeah, but I thought the episode was good, and I always like the deep introspective conversations. I've never done a game quite like that with friends, but the equivalent of that was actually a game we played the first time I met Newt, like King's Cup with like 21 questions and shit. I
Oh
love
yeah,
that because of that
Yeah,
same reason. It just gets you talking, gets you knowing people on a little different level. And that was my
yeah. I
first
found out
impression of my
about
boy,
things
but it made a lasting
with Newt
impression
that
for
night
sure.
too.
Say that one more time, Dane.
I said I found out new things about Newt that night too.
Yeah, I think we all did.
Intimate things was revealed.
I
Huh?
got an extra small pot. And
Nigga,
Newt,
was that
you can use
fucking
this
health
spray.
spray paint?
Yeah,
Oh my
this shit
god.
hard.
Somebody
If you come in here, bro, I got you on this.
All right, let's see.
Oh shit, hold up.
It's just been.
I can spray you.
Oh, it's like that.
Now.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Don't
you
come up
need
here.
that?
Somebody up here
Oh, fuck.
shooting.
Yeah, they sniping. God damn it. These niggas know
They
where we
shoot.
at. Oh, made you look. Oh, we gotta go anyway because of the fucking storm. I'm gonna try to pick a different path though.
The Sage of Six Paths?
You know where they at? Mark them so I can shoot them.
Yeah, that way. Damn, I ain't got no health.
Yeah, nigga, this motherfucker.
Neither do I.
He probably sacrificing himself in the storm a little bit.
Yeah, he is a little bit. I'm gonna try to sneak up and I can laser this man with this. But is that all we got to say on this week's episode?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I mean, I don't feel like it wasn't really a
It
lot
wasn't deep, too deep.
to talk about. Like, it was a good episode, but it wasn't so deep.
oh, you got him.
Bloody
They
hell.
they uphill.
Oh wow.
Dishy elephant. I gotta report his ass.
Oh, don't get cat, bro.
I'm trying not to, but this is the only way I can.
Oh, he's the motherfucker.
G, my
He's
nigga,
the bait.
no.
He was the bait. You fell for it.
I had to.
Dang.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I wanted that dub.
Oh,
bad.
Hey,
Because
what's
if you
that
get
gold
the
aura
dub
on
with
you?
the crown, then it you get a special emote and shit.
Mm.
Assuming it's not
Captain,
the
what's
work
what's
van.
next on the topic? What's next on the rundown? Damn, there was a bunch of shit. Crazy ass shit.
I mean, I guess we could get the Michigan school shooter out the way.
Y'all know the details?
Not really.
All right, so you got it was a school shooting in Michigan, and you know, like, so just I guess I'm gonna describe it how the news came to me and probably to a lot of people. It was like boom, school shooting, and then school shooting, oh whatever, whatever. They got the kid. Um, then you start hearing things. People mental health. People start going to mental health. Oh, person getting bullied. Who checking this person? What has been done. Then you find out the day of the shooting, the school had a parent teacher conference with the parents about his behavior. The day of the shooting. And then, like, okay, the kid's name ain't been revealed, whatever, whatever, whatever. Then you start seeing screenshots on like people text messaging from the school, students from the school text messaging, this is him, and then so you like, oh, okay. But then they put the kid's name out, forgot the kid. Then they start showing things like his deleted Instagram before it was deleted, it was posts where he was like, oh, like his parents had just bought a new gun and he was basically bragging like as if it was his own gun. He posted it on his
Showing it off.
Instagram. Yeah, and then apparently in that parent teacher conference, it was then revealed well first, so after all of that, kids being charged as an adult, 15, they did all this stuff. Basically, they put this baby ass picture of him on the internet. But he's like a 15-year-old kid.
Yeah.
It took for someone to like take a picture of him getting arrested or whatever to get like his grown ass picture on the internet.
Photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then also so then it goes like you find out that they're actually charging the parents as well. And then with the like parents being charged, like maybe like an hour later, I guess it was put out that I guess there was like text messages between the kid and the parent, the mother. And I guess the mom basically, I guess probably based off of the parent teacher conference or whatever, where they said something like they caught him online searching how to buy ammunition or something. And the mother allegedly texts the kid, I'm not mad that you, I'm not mad at you, Ella. I'm mad that you got caught or something, or you need to learn how to not get
No
caught.
fucking way.
Oh, I did see that part, but I didn't necessarily get the context of what that was about.
Yeah, so I guess the parent, I kind of put it together. So I guess like the parent teacher conference was about like he was searching how to buy guns or how to buy ammunition like online or something.
See, and I know sometimes like in movies at least, fucking serial killers, they just kind of come out of nowhere. But like he clearly, it was a culture for her to say that in a response, and it makes sense because I heard that she was she was on some charges as well.
Yeah,
So
both
like
parents are being charged.
that makes a lot more sense now.
Because and then they said because once they put out the charges for both parents, then it was like, oh, they're evading or they're fleeing their fugitives because they couldn't find them for like 6 hours or something like that. But
And
they brought them all
how
in.
many people were killed in the shooting?
3 killed, I think 500.
Damn, bro.
Or maybe 5 total. Maybe it's 3 killed, 2 injured. Maybe it was 5 people total affected. And then one was like a really good or good, but he was like one of the star athletes on school. Uh, in school, he was one of the star athletes, and he went out and threw himself in front of the shooter to protect everybody.
So, what is your? I guess everybody take a turn discussing like how do y'all feel in terms of one the situation as a whole, but in terms of like guns, because obviously uh, some people have more exposure than others depending on background, depending on how they were raised, depending on their career.
Yeah,
How do y'all like what's y'all take on the situation as a whole?
I mean, regarding guns in general, I the thing is guns aren't necessarily the enemy. They never were. The problem is the I would say the culture around guns that we have specifically in America.
yet.
That's the problem. It's not the guns itself. The problem is the manner in which people handle guns and operate guns. If we weren't dealing with a bunch of unhinged lunatics, guns would never have been the problem. But that's not what we're dealing with, you know? So it's, and I don't necessarily believe, people think that gun reform is the way, all this. Gun reform was never going to solve the problem, because if gun reforms were going to solve the problem, then honestly, a lot of places, their gun laws aren't necessarily as strict as they could be, but they're also not like, you know, slight work like people try to act like they are. So like
Yeah,
if it was down to simple like gun reform and stuff like that, we really wouldn't have had the problems to begin with. But the problem is that a lot of these people are not obtaining the guns that they have legally. And when I say that, the students, especially it's these students who do, school shootings, are in no way, shape, or form obtaining the guns legally, because they're underage and they've just had access to their parents' gun. Not saying that they should have access to the guns, which they really shouldn't have access. Parents need to be better about locking their guns away. But again, most of these people, a lot of these people are not upstanding citizens. They're not the upstanding citizens following gun laws and stuff like that. So until we figure that like guns are not the sole enemy, it's the people.
yeah,
And if it wasn't guns, it'd be something else.
How see that I'm torn in a way because like I feel like that's one of the arguments that has been prevailing for a minute. Like guns don't kill people, people kill people. True, and potentially it could be something else. But maybe if it was a knife instead of a gun, it could have been not three people, or it wouldn't have been the same amount of injuries and shit like that.
But even so, like I said, like some of it is not down to like laws and reforms and stuff like that. If somebody really wanted access to a gun, there are ways. They're not These people aren't going to purchase their guns with licenses. I mean, some are, but some of these people are not going through the proper modes purchasing guns. How many times do we see people with these, with mass shootings and stuff like that, murdering, and the gun they've obtained, come to find out, was actually basically built by them, and they just bought parts.
But even that obviously is an issue too. Like it's all a part
I mean, yeah,
because
it's an issue, but
you can
it's like,
buy the pieces and assemble, and a lot of that shit, even though you're buying the pieces, like the pieces themselves are legal. It's not all black market type shit.
Hmm. A lot of times, as far as you talking about people obtaining the guns, like a lot of these people, though, like we don't want to admit it, they normally have like a little bit. They might be like a little off, like a screw loose, but they're normally smarter people. They're not dumb. They know what they're doing. It's premeditated. A lot of times, it's premeditated, and so they've done their research. They've done all the things to make sure that whatever their plan is successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people try to say, "Oh, with mental illness and stuff like that." I don't, to my knowledge, one, there's no mental illness screening for being able to obtain and carry guns. But at the same time, like, I don't feel like we need to stop putting mental illness on people. Some of these people are not mentally ill; they're just fucking crazy. But like crazy in the sense of like, I don't know,
Lamar off BMF,
huh?
crazy like Lamar off BMF.
I guess if that's, I mean, crazy, but not actually like, not like, not everybody who's bipolar, you know, deserves to be put in the category of mental illness in terms of these lunatics just shooting people up. And furthermore, a lot of people, even if mental illness was the issue, the thing is there are so many people who have mental illnesses and are able to mask them. So there would never be a true way for a screening to even rule that out.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
if you
don't
look
know
like
that.
a school shooter, bro,
Dog. So you profiling?
profile bro, school shooters, all mass shooters, they all have a look. They got this removed from life look. If you look like that, I'm not selling you a gun in my store.
But that's the thing. Like I just know having a child, like obviously my child is gonna grow up like with the school shooter drills. I didn't grow up with that shit. I don't know if y'all did. I know we've got age differences to a certain extent, but like that shit is just crazy to think about.
No, I ain't never had no shit like that.
Mm-mm.
And that's
I
gonna
just think
be
it's
normal.
crazy.
That's
Like
insane.
it's crazy. Like I ain't never like I don't have like so like I have guns in my house. I have 3 kids. I have guns in my house. And the other, 2 of them they're not old enough to like comprehend. But one he's old enough. He know. He knows there are guns in the house, and he knows better not to touch them. He knows that he has no business touching them. He knows that he has no. It's just you just educate them like, hey, this is not a toy. This is not something that you can play with. See it out. You need to let one of us know. If you're interested in learning about it and you want to try to use it, talk to us. We can possibly, coordinate that, or like, like me, like go outside one day and play with, but and that will, take out the curiosity, or it's getting that curiosity, but it's supervised. It's nothing wrong with educating people about guns, because the more educated you are about it, the safer you feel with someone holding something like that in their hand. Like there are people, like in my profession, use guns, and there are
Right.
people like there are people who they have a gun in their hand. I'm just like, "Ew." It's like, bro, it's part of your fucking job. But it's
I
like,
mean, you're right. I mean, I know people who were even like in RCC with me. You don't necessarily think of the Navy having to like, you know, whip out a gun for any immediate reason, but at the same time, it's the military. And there were people who were like afraid and did not want anything to do with guns. And I'm just like, this might not be the profession for you. Like, what did you expect?
fact. And thank you for your service.
But I mean, I feel like, yeah, like you said, a lot of gun handling is really education. Like, I don't feel like you should have to hide your children from guns. But I think a lot of the problem is that some of these people are so open with this lackadaisical half-ass like gun education when it comes to their children. This willy-nilly shit where it's like, oh, they know mom and dad have shotguns and all this shit around the house, but no actual like no gun no actual gun handling education. And I mean, of course, stuff like that is not going to you can educate your child on how to properly handle a gun if need be or whatever. And like, oh, if you see a gun, don't necessarily this is not an invitation to go pick it up and do whatever the hell. But
Especially in this day and age, like if you don't teach your kid, they're gonna find out, and more than likely probably from a video game, and then that's what they're gonna associate guns with is video games. It's, and that's not what it is at
yeah,
all.
it's part of it is actual proper education, and that's like a lot of people think that proper education about guns is just I don't know, just sitting here letting your children know that oh we have guns and we go hunting or stupid shit. Like it's more to gun ownership and utilization than that. And so I mean honestly, when it comes to stuff like this,
Got his
I'm
ass.
not I'm not opposed to charging to the possibility of parents getting charged because it's it's your responsibility as a gun owner to make sure that not only that your stuff is actually properly secured, but also that these people that your kids are properly educated. Because even like when we even outside the conversation of mass shootings, I feel like within the past couple of months, there's been an increase of kids accidentally shooting and killing their parents or their siblings or themselves within the past couple of
Hey,
months.
motherfuckers.
And some of that is like it could have been prevented partially if you one secure your gun, but also let your kid know if you see a gun, that does not mean that is your opportunity to pick it up and play with it.
So the other piece of this is there was a U.S. congressman in Kentucky who um who posted a picture like around the Christmas tree. Him and all his family had guns, and being that the situation just happened in Michigan, people were like tearing into him about like the timing of it all.
Well, and that's what I mean about
Like read the room,
timing
bro.
timing or not, that's stuff like that is what I mean when I say like the piss poor culture we have around guns in America is what makes stuff like like the possibility of stuff like this just makes it more open for stuff like this to happen because it's just like people are too comfortable with shit like that. Like, no, I'm not saying you have to like cower at the sight of a gun. You don't have to be afraid of a gun. You don't have to run away if you see a gun. But at the same time, when you have people rallying around, in groups around guns, like
It's more political than anything else.
it's like weird. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I think it's just like why are you going so hard for guns? And then it's just tone deaf to do it at the time. This whole
Yeah.
it's tone
But
deaf.
the crazy thing about it though is like, let's say he waited 2 weeks, something else. There's a good chance something else is gonna happen. It's just the way we're living. Like I don't know. It's a crazy world, bro.
I mean, honestly, like in this day and age, I would argue that those types of pictures, and we do have to acknowledge the fact that those types of people, we've been seeing these pictures for years, especially
Yeah.
since social media has come out. So it doesn't, babe. Okay, oh, never mind. You got your, um, but it didn't start with him. It's not gonna stop with him and his
Yeah.
family. But like,
I guess they just expected more. So had
yeah,
this
I mean, you
been
expect more out of people for
Jim
the same
from
time.
Birmingham, Alabama, not to shoot that straight at everybody in Birmingham,
Alabama.
but like if it was just a random ass dude, I don't think it would have been. I mean, like it's just a random ass dude, but this dude is a fucking congressman. It's like
I mean, but
a
we know
public
that
representative.
these public representatives are not the best fucking people in America. So
Big fact.
I don't know why people even have such high expectations for these fucking shitbags. To be quite honest,
Get bag.
That's fair.
I think people set a higher standard than these people can really, keep up with.
Y'all come down here to this chest. There's a little bunker, but it's kind of like the crystals last season. We all need to be here to open this vault. Dawg, Newt all the way in the other fucking island.
Right. It's like it's not letting me
I can't
move. I
go
think
through
it's
the wall.
lagging me.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, back to my point. I was gonna say, like, reading the room. Like, yeah, there was just a school shooting, but at the same time, especially as Black people in America, I'm gonna just say, like, every other month we heard about somebody getting shot. We just had the whole trial situation with that man and that gun.
Marbury. Oh, you're talking about
Yeah,
thou who shall not be named.
yes, and so it's like we're
You saw how
always
he
in a
got dropped
reading.
from his.
Hmm?
You saw how he got dropped from school. He was at Arizona State, and they protested so bad that they
They
just
said it
dropped
was
him.
temporary though. They said he temporarily withdrew or something. I don't know if it went
I
any
mean,
further than
he
that
wasn't
though.
on campus. He was on an online class, and they was like, "Bro, we don't want this nigga in our class."
I don't want to see this man on Zoom. Fuck that
Oh,
guy.
why do you, Martin? I didn't want to go to Arizona.
But yeah, so it's like one of those things where it's like some people are screaming read the room, but like we're always in a state of reading the room when it
That's
comes
what I
to
said 2 weeks later.
stuff like that. Like this is our life. So it's always gonna be one of those like things for us that it's just like that's ridiculous.
Damn,
Hey,
Dev.
fam, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
I'm gonna hop on the next match. It lagged me out.
I damn sure. I'm about to say. Damn sure. Then took my whole goddamn fish. You know what sucks about that Newt is like we got crowns. We all have crowns for winning the last one, and if we
Mhm.
win this one too, which is probably won't be likely since it's squads with 3 people,
Oh
we get the opportunity to win a free emote because we got crowns. So
What?
you can either earn the crown by getting like very close to first or getting first. And if you get the crown, you have to win, or you can get the crown by just killing somebody that got the crown. And if you win the game with the crown, you get like a special victory royale, and again you get that emote.
What?
I don't have that emote yet, so I want that shit bad.
Damn, I had the crown. I'm about
Yeah,
to
we
buy
all
my.
got it right now.
I'm about to buy my. Never gonna give you up.
I was about to
That's
say,
cool.
speaking about tone deaf, this isn't reading the room as far as like a specific situation, but it is like it's kind of a race thing. Uh, so I'm talking with this
Nigga.
Caucasian male, and we're sitting and we're joking, like we're just joking around about one of the like some other people who like were acting kind of high and mighty. And I was like, oh, you're from here. Oh, let me kiss the ground you walk on. Let me get your let me get the door for you. Let me blah blah blah. He was like, yeah, let me blah blah blah. But so and we're all joking. It's like me, him, and one other person. And then I don't know what. I guess I made him feel extremely too comfortable. But he was like,
No
oh,
way.
you're from this place? Yes, massa. Let me blah. I'm like, and I kind of just I stopped talking. And I think he got the message, but I was just like, okay.
Really pushing some
Like,
boundaries
what am
there,
I
huh?
supposed to say after that?
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I think he got it too because he kind of was just. I saw him like kind of thinking to himself afterwards. I was like, yeah, bro,
I mean,
Step across the
that
line
ain't
habitually.
it.
Well, you know, some of the whites don't think that they're white, and they like to call it, you know.
Oh, you putting the H on it?
I'm just saying, you know, everybody. It's a crime to be white these days, apparently, and so some people try to align themselves with anything and everything to avoid
Y'all
their
stop trying to
whiteness.
oppress them. No, I'm just playing.
Who the hell?
I'm
Chris, what do
fucking
you mean?
with
Listen,
you.
we're not even trying
Fucking
to
with you.
oppress them. We just leave us alone.
Leave me alone.
We're just out here trying to live our lives.
There's not the cool kids anymore. That's all.
But on some
You can't do
lighter,
that.
we got some lighter topics though for sure. It's not all
Intone, you racist bastard.
dog.
Weak.
No, not talking about melanation, my guy.
Balls deep.
What are we jumping to next? Well, I guess in terms of Grammy noms, we gotta kick it with Nudicus because that man is Mr. Music. And this is a great time to get on your deep dive shit since you got kicked out of the game.
Yeah, so I mean, the Grammy nom. I mean, it was kind of a slow music year for music, but it kind of wasn't a slow year for music. But yeah, you got like, I mean, the rap album is pretty. Yeah, you don't know, man.
The thing about that rap album is there's one album that's on the rap album that's also on the album of the year, and that's Donda. So for you to say that, are you basically giving the nod to Donda? I don't know how that works because I don't really watch the Grammys, and I know
So
half the
you're
time.
saying, can it win album of the year and not win the rap album? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, like how can it be nominated for album of the year and not win the? That's what I'm saying. It's like what the fuck? That don't even make sense.
That makes sense. But I mean, now as of like maybe an hour ago, you know, there's one person you don't have to worry about, Drake, who withdrew himself from all his Grammy nominations this year.
What do you think the reason behind that is? He didn't
We'll
feel the
never know.
love.
We'll never
He had
know.
a talk with his uncle, and he agreed that his privacy is about the only thing he needs back.
Duh. It's hard to think of them polite clothes.
When Stefano Pilato suits are your night clothes.
And Jordan sweatsuits are your flight clothes?
Still make it. Even when they say your flight clothes.
Hey, Daniel, I got a big pot for you. But I looked at album of the year. There were a bunch of albums I had never heard of before. I know Doja was getting hella buzz. She's nominated. But
that was a really good album.
Yeah, I was about to say I listened to it today for the first time. I actually heard the deluxe, but I heard a bunch of songs off of it. I just never heard the album front to back. That shit is a great fucking album.
Yeah, bro. I be singing, baby, I need to know.
Yeah, that shit. It got some slaps on there for sure.
I did not listen to the Taylor Swift album.
Nah, I didn't listen to Taylor Swift. I started the her.
Taylor Swift has an album. She's still putting out music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just makes you want to chop your foot off.
Yeah, basically.
Duh. I actually got into an argument with somebody about Taylor Swift being more popular than Beyonce. Like, no, this is not a real argument. It's Queen Bee. Like, she's not more popular. I was like, what metric do you want? The argument was sales, like sales the last year. I was like, well, did she put out an album that year? And did Beyonce put out an album? I don't think she did. But it was just I was like, more Instagram followers, more number ones. Like, what are we talking about? It was a grand opening, grand closing. But
let's see. Did
you hear her album?
Huh?
Because I know you're Mr. R&B too. Did you hear her album?
Of course.
How do you think that compares to Doja?
I don't think Doja Cat's album is an R&B album.
No, I'm saying both of them for album of the year.
Oh, but they're both also nominated for R&B album.
Yeah, I feel like Doja's is more pop, right?
I think her, yeah, definitely. I think her R&B album of the year, but I wouldn't be mad if Jasmine Sullivan won. But I think her is gonna win.
Daniels,
And then let's see. Song of the so like yeah, R&B, I think her is gonna win. Song of the year. I mean, Leave the Door Open's probably got that one. Best new artist, that's a lot. I don't think none of those people are actually like necessarily new artists.
That's I never
Um,
get that shit.
yeah. Pop, best solo performance. I mean, I haven't really gotten to the Olivia Rodrigo train yet.
I've heard her on the radio a few times. I fuck with Billie Eilish though.
Yeah, Billie
Billie
Eilish.
Eilish is pretty dope.
I haven't been on that wave yet, but the stuff that I have heard, I'm like, oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, she had a song on her first album. It's called "Party's Over," and it's like a haunting ass. Like it shit is. It's a great
No
song.
Time to Die. That's the shit right there.
That's that James Bond shit. But yeah, I fuck with Billy.
Let me
And
see.
Billy fuck with the culture too. I mean, they all kind of somewhat like dip their toe in and out of the culture. I'm about to say, but she definitely seems authentic. There's no way to know for sure, but a lot of the times it's easy to see the fake.
Let me
And
see.
these
Yeah,
I'm not
like what are
seeing that.
the R&B? All right, so the R&B nominees are, um, let's see for album for progressive R&B album. So you got Eric Bellinger, Corey Henry, Hiatus Coyote. Ooh, that was a very good album. Table for Two, Lucky Day.
I'm gonna stick
Damn.
by y'all because I'm trying to get this dub.
Let's see. You got New Light, Aaron Bellinger, Corey Henry, Something to Say. Hiatus Coyote. I think that's how you say their name. Hiatus Coyote, maybe. Move Valiant. That was a very good album. I have it on as soon as that album came out, I
Oh, you
listened
see
to it.
somebody?
I went and bought it on vinyl. So I know that was a really good album. Table for Two, Lucky Day. That was a good little piece, man. That was a good little project.
Is that the one World Samoa was on?
No. Table for Two is the one when you left me on red. That song. Dun,
Oh,
dun,
okay.
dun, dun. That was a good little project. Studying Abroad. By Masego. It's nominated.
Ta-da.
Let's see. I would say, in that progressive R&B, you got The Mood Valiant. That was a really good album, man. They're like this Australian band or some shit, but they're really good. That was a good album. That one, or I would say The Lucky Day. Like Eric Bellinger, I love Eric Bellinger, but that album just wasn't. That wasn't it. Let's see, best R&B song. Oh, Damage by her, probably. I don't know. You got Damage by her. You got Good Days by SZA. Heartbreak Anniversary by Giveon.
Which just seems like it's been out forever.
Yeah. Leave the Door
I mean,
Open.
it's a great song. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Let's see. Leave the Door Open. Oh, and Pick Up Your Feelings. Ooh, that's a competitive one for R&B song. Ooh. I wouldn't be mad at any of them that one. R&B album, you got Snow Allegra, John Baptiste, Leon Bridges, her, Jasmine Sullivan.
Pay attention to where these dudes landing.
I would
I think
say
that's our
either
biggest
her
competition.
or Jasmine Sullivan. Snow Allegra's album, like, it was good, but it wasn't like
Knocked them.
Jasmine Sullivan's or hers. That's sad because I love Snow Allegra's first album. Like, she had 2 features from Tyler the Creator on her second album, and it still wasn't. Ooh, let's see. Rap, best performance. You got Family Ties. You got Up, Cardi B. You got My Life, J. Cole.
It ain't gonna be that one. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't like My Life?
I'm not gonna say that. I just don't think. I don't know.
And
Something
then
about the song.
you got Thought Shit by Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on my thought shit.
Y'all got eyes on them? I don't have any. I need heavy ammo. Damn it.
You got Best Melodic Rap Performance, which is Pride is the
They're
Devil.
over here, by the way.
Damn, they got me.
Need to Know. But that Doja Cat Need to Know is crazy, man. I had that joint on repeat for 18 hours straight once.
We're gonna have to go because of the storm.
Industry Baby.
Yeah,
What's Your Name? Oh, What's Your Name went crazy. And Hurricane by Kanye. But now What's Your Name went crazy. Tyler the Creator. That let's see. And then Best Rap Album.
Somebody have heavy ammo they can drop me?
The Best Rap Album, I wouldn't be mad at any of them either. You got The Off Season, King's Disease, Call Me You Get Lost, and Donda.
Devin, you got it?
I got some. Yeah, appreciate it.
I personally would say Call Me If You Get Lost.
Oh, they fun. Oh, found it, buddy.
God dang. We can take out this dude, man. Get this horseman.
Let's see. Best Rap Song. I'm going to go with Jail.
I fuck with Jail, man.
Fuck.
Dang, where are you?
I'm behind y'all. I just dropped off the fucking thing.
Oh, damn. That's how you died? You got him, Dev?
Yeah.
No, I don't even see it.
Oh, damn.
Speaking of jail, guess who's going to jail?
I didn't bring it.
We're too deep in. This is gonna be ticking too much.
Yeah, I'm coming.
All right, I'm trying to build up, so I don't know where these niggas is at.
I'm trying to take a med kit real quick.
I literally was like 2 inches away, and it fucking slid off the side.
Oh shit. Niggas is over there. God damn it. You see him, Dev?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're trying to build up. I don't know how many people are left.
Good shit.
How y'all doing?
Shake that nigga.
You can't shake in this season.
Oh, wow.
That's ass.
Oh, this nigga's up. Damn.
Oh, it's 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna make this shit.
They got the vantage point too. They got the high ground.
They gonna have to come down. Cause I ain't going up.
For continuance of the person.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut some of this, but I'm trying to win this bitch. Goddamn, y'all keep talking.
All right, so I'm gonna try to. So last thing you said was you fuck with jail. So I was saying, and speaking of going to jail, Jussie Smollett, or also known as Juicy Smouye, his trial started for whatever happened back in 2019, where he, claimed that he was attacked by two
racists, two Trumpers,
two racists, like Trump supporting white men in Chicago at 2:00 in the morning after getting Subway. It claimed that they called him the FN from Empire. Then they, I guess, put a noose around his neck and poured bleach on him and told him that this is MAGA country. Then they found out that the attackers weren't black, they were Nigerian. He possibly paid them. And then it was revealed today, I guess, that he had a relationship with one of them. I don't know. It's just not good for my man.
Yes, sir. Oh, I'm fucking nice with this shit, my nigga. I'm so happy. Yeah.
It sound like he about to cry.
Yeah, so y'all must have got the
It
dub.
didn't give me the crown. Oh yeah, there it goes.
You
And I
earned a
got that
victory.
shit recorded. Victory Royale with the crown. Let's go.
Y'all got the dub.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But y'all think Jussie Smollett gonna get the dub?
Juicy Smollett. Man.
Song.
It was do y'all remember like the epicness of when that shit happened? Like everybody, all the celebrities were pouring out like, oh, justice for Jussie.
I'm pretty sure I posted. I was waiting for that shit to come on my Instagram story highlights or some shit or some. Like I was waiting for that shit to come up on my. You posted this 3 years ago on my Instagram.
Because it was just like such a fantastical ass story.
Yeah,
And then it turns out it was a fantastical ass story. That shit was crazy. I can't believe. Yeah, he's definitely guilty. Like, but
I
I
think
wonder.
I
I
think he's
wonder
going
what
the
the
insanity case. I think he's going with the. He's going for the insanity case.
maybe.
Like,
But I wonder like what's gonna like what his repercussions are gonna be like.
Oh, it's gonna be like
Because
he's not gonna do no jail time.
it was a hate crime, right? Like I know he had like the whole damn city looking into that shit.
Yeah, he not. You know, he gonna have to be found guilty, held accountable because it's a sucky situation where as a cop as police, right? If someone reports something, you can't be like, well, the last time this was reported, it was bullshit. Like if you it's like back in the day when like all those gamers kept getting like SWAT teams kicked in when they're like live streaming on Twitch.
Mm.
When like people, I guess they would like hack their IP addresses or they would report them, and then like the city would have to respond to it, and these people have SWAT teams kick doors while they're streaming.
Yeah.
It was like a thing, but like can't be like, last time we did this, it was just some hoax and niggas streaming. You can't be like that as like a cop or like as anything like any kind of like first responder like that. You can't be like, well, last time Justice me reported it was bullshit. You just can't, and so
But it wasn't a multiple time thing though, was it?
nah, it wasn't a multiple time thing, but what I'm saying is he has to be held account. He has to have some kind of accountability. I don't think he's gonna go to jail. Nor do I think it would like. I don't think it would solve anything putting him in jail, but he does need to be accountability needs to be held, or he can't just get away with it. Like it has to be something.
You just think it's gonna be volunteer work?
I don't know. I just do I think he deserves to go to jail? No. Do I think he's stupid and like he made a bad choice? Yes. Maybe he needs to get off drugs, go to rehab. But like I don't know if putting him in jail is gonna, do justice.
That man said, guess who's going to jail tonight? Yeah, he just might be.
Yeah, I just think the whole situation was crazy.
Yeah, I'll never forget that because it was just like it just kept escalating. Because
Yeah,
the guy from the movie just happened to have some real life, or the guy from the TV show just happened to have some real life TV show type shit.
yeah, that was just goofy. The whole thing is that was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
And he was like ego tripping when all that stuff was happening because he was tweeting crazy stuff like he was the gay Tupac.
You, my boy. We back in the lobby.
Y'all back in?
We back in the lobby, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yo, what? What the?
I ain't. Dang, you gonna have to run that back. I ain't hear what you said, my boy.
It's okay. Dead knows it's okay.
But an update on COVID related sports news. I know we talked about LeBron potentially having COVID. Apparently that was a false positive rather. And he is negative. So he's back to doing kingly things on the court. Someone who's not doing kingly things on the field is Antonio Brown, who apparently got a fake vaccination card. Which
Yeah,
is
he probably pulled it out of his mustache.
the crazy thing about it is like there was no NFL requirements. So like he could have been just not vaccinated and played just fine. But he decided to lie about it, which is a federal crime.
My problem is Aaron Rodgers the same shit.
You see, I think he didn't though.
He just whitewashed it. He is the same shit.
I don't think it's the same though. I really don't. I would love to because I'm not the biggest fan of Aaron Rodgers, especially after the whole woke mob, like all the language he was spewing. I'm like, okay, you can ball on the field, but leave that shit off the field. Like how they tell people, shut up and dribble, shut up and throw the ball, Aaron Rodgers. Because I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
They ain't saying shit.
I think it's the same shit. I think they wouldn't go out the way to try to keep Antonio Brown in the game. But they went all, think because quarterbacks or like Aaron Rodgers or white quarterbacks, they're just gonna go out the way to protect them. And then Aaron Rodgers he's in a unique situation where, he just came out of that crazy ass shit where like he didn't go to training camp and
Yeah,
it was like, oh, he gonna play, oh, we need him. So they gonna try to pander to everything he fucking needs so that he can stay or he can do whatever he wants and keep playing. Whereas like, Antonio Brown, they not gonna do that for him, man. And I just feel like that whole I'm immunized, like it. He didn't lie. He didn't specifically say that he was vaccinated. It's like, nah, bro. Like I'm down. He
don't even have a weapon.
So what? He didn't. He said he's immunized. It's not. Oh, he didn't technically say he's back. He gave off the impression. He said I'm immunized, with good and well that everybody would take the assumption that he was vaccinated. If you say something, even though it's going to give the perception of something else, you are lying.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you that he lied, but I think there are two big differences between what Aaron Rodgers did and what Antonio Brown did. So Aaron Rodgers lied to the media, flat out lied to the media, but his team and the NFL knew he wasn't vaccinated, knew that he was trying to be immunized and whatever experimental vaccination he actually has, he was trying to get that passed to count as the vaccine. But they were saying no. And ultimately he was getting tested and shit every day. And he was like treated as an unvaccinated player. He just like skated past the media in saying that shit. But his team, his coaches, they all knew.
Nah, he wasn't following the protocol.
The only protocol he didn't follow was he's supposed to have a mask on to speak to the media. He's supposed to have his mask on. That's the only one that he was fine for not following. Right. However, what Antonio Brown did was say he was immunized or say he was vaccinated. Fucking this immunized shit again. He said he was vaccinated. He wasn't at the time. He ended up getting vaccinated later, but he got a fake vax card and he said he was vaccinated. And I don't know how long he was actually unvaccinated, but that's the big difference. Like he lied to his employer versus just lying to the media. And he gave a false document. Like that's a federal crime, I think, to have a fake vaccination card. Could be wrong, but I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong on that. But that's the
Yeah,
biggest difference between the two, in my opinion.
I just feel like if it was Aaron Rodgers with the fake card, nothing would have changed. They would have gave him the little slap on the wrist, but they would have. And if it was Antonio Brown that said I'm immunized, they
I
would have.
low key wish it was Aaron Rodgers so that we could see how they would handle. Because I would think like that is a big deal. Like
It's
I
just
don't know.
like CD Lamb. CD got fined more
Yeah,
for
now that's
an
bullshit.
untucked
I remember.
uniform than
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers got fined for lying about his COVID vaccination status.
yeah. That's I don't know how you justify that as like a serious. So for those who don't
Well,
know, CeeDee Lamb, like the NFL, like they have very strict protocols in terms of like how you wear your jersey. You can't have it ripped. You can't have certain like. So one of the things I know that kept getting fined, Odell Beckham Jr. kept wearing like Richard Mille watches and shit, and he would get fined.
yeah, but he
And I don't
wasn't
think
paying no
CeeDee
fines.
Lamb was
Richard
doing.
Mille paying no
I
fines.
don't think CeeDee Lamb was doing anything that crazy. I think he was just wearing his uniform in a way, maybe some socks, or I don't know what the fuck he was doing because he
He
said
had
he
a,
didn't even know.
I think he had an untucked uniform or something like that.
Yeah, just something stupid. Like he's still playing the game. He's not doing anything wrong, and he got fined more than Aaron Rodgers did for not following the protocol they set about like not speaking to the media if you're unvaccinated without a mask. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how they can justify that. That is bullshit. I 100% agree on that.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna agree how. So if I was in the media, and goddamn going what you call it,
Aaron
uh,
Rodgers.
and Aaron Rodgers, like lied and was like made me falsely believe that he was vaccinated by saying he was immunized. I wouldn't trust him to be around the media, but the media gonna be right back in his face.
Yeah, I sue the fuck out of that man.
You know? Like I just wouldn't trust him. Like if I was true about my craft and I was true and I took anything that the athlete said seriously and I took their word for everything, I would not trust Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't want to do another interview with Aaron Rodgers. Like I just but it's gonna be crazy to see how, they shun Antonio Brown and who was the other guy? Mike. I can't remember who the other guy was. There was two people in the Buccaneers
Yeah,
that
too.
had been
But
fake.
I think it was a cornerback for the Buccaneers. Something Edwards. Um,
Was it Mike Edwards?
I don't
I
know.
can't,
I honestly don't know Buddy's name.
I can't remember, but it was. They're gonna shun both of them. Nobody want that. They're gonna excommunicate them, cut them from the team. But they're not gonna do that to Aaron Rodgers, and they're gonna euphemize Aaron Rodgers thing by saying, "Oh well, it was just whatever, whatever." And but Antonio Brown, he was a thug. He's been a thug since the Steelers. They're gonna use that against him.
I mean, I feel you to a certain degree, but like I said, I do think I just think that's different, and we can agree to disagree. But I just think if they're saying the truth now, if you want to make a point that maybe they're just not telling us the whole truth, I completely get that. Maybe
That,
Aaron
that
Rodgers was just wilding out behind the scenes, but from what they told us, and like I follow a few shows that like they don't really care about what the NFL says. Like I'll plug them because I mean they'll never see this shit anyway. But it's called Brother from Another, and I don't know if y'all ever watched ESPN with Michael Smith and Jamel Hill back when they were together. It's Michael Smith from that tandem, but he's with somebody else, another writer, another part of the sports world for a long period of time. Another Michael. It's two Michaels, and they're brothers from another. They're two black guys. So I love just their commentary. And they're really well educated dudes. It's worth listening. But he was been covering the whole Aaron Rodgers thing back when he first said at the press conference, "Yeah, I'm immunized." Michael Smith called it. He said, "Notice how he said I'm immunized, and he didn't say I'm vaccinated." It's like as soon as he did that press conference, and then it blew up way after. But you're right. If they are like going the extra mile to protect the white quarterback because he's the face or whatever, then that's bullshit to the highest degree.
That's an interesting take. Yeah.
I definitely forgot to ask the question, what's the best holiday? But I think people are probably gonna say Christmas anyway. But I'm definitely gonna put on the IG, would you eat Cool Ranch cookies? let the people say, because all of us said I said yes, I would try it. But y'all said y'all wouldn't even try it, right?
I wouldn't make it. But if somebody made it, I'd be like,
Yeah, I
awesome.
wouldn't make it. I wouldn't waste my materials making it, but I would
Yeah,
try it.
I wouldn't soil my oven like that.
So I'd give it a very slight try, but that's about it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. There's somebody over here. Busting.
Yeah.
Over here.
See.
Oh, what's up?
No.
I knocked one.
The other one up there, like in that little whatever that is, outhouse.
The yurt.
Yeah.
Buddy in the yurt. So I hit
yerba?
him with the yurt. Bro, let's talk about impressions of the game so far, because some of y'all haven't even played. Daniel, this is your first few rounds, huh? What you think so far?
We already got dubs, so I like it. I like the real, like that they made the guns a little more realistic.
How so?
They like legit assault rifles and shit. You know me, I'm a duty player.
A duty.
Super realistic. So realistic.
I show a
They
little
got
bit
the
you.
red dots. They got
Oh
the
yeah,
red dots on the
they
game.
got the bullet drop. I do like that. So now these little kids, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna have to account for some shit. Calculate. Instead of just fucking spraying and praying.
Well, that's what Ben was saying, the exact opposite of what you're saying. He said they made it easier for the spraying and praying. I'm a big fan of this fucking health axe spray. This shit ride.
Health axe spray I'm weak.
Oh, down here.
You got him?
Obviously, my review is I love my TV. You know what I'm saying? I love my TV. Just in case y'all don't
Hold
know,
on. He dead.
I
He
ain't
dead. He
sponsored
dead.
by them.
I was trying to wait for his partner to come get him.
Daniel, I got some health for you, and I got the spray. I got the axe.
You got the spray.
I mean,
Oh shit!
I guess I like it so
Wait,
far, but I would rather not be on my Switch right now. So
Fair.
catch me when I have that
You
shit set
can't
up.
give a legit review yet.
Yeah,
Oh damn,
because
we got
the lagging is back hard. So
Yeah, I'm lagging a little bit, but once I move downstairs
it could be
with the
y'all new
router,
internet though.
our internet is actually better.
yeah, I think it's just us being on Wi-Fi and upstairs.
Did you let the people know that y'all? Well, I don't know if it's y'all business, so let y'all say
What?
y'all business. That y'all ain't in the
That at
same
least we're not in
location.
Satan's asshole.
Because you did mention Louisiana, you in terms of like your friendship earlier.
Actually, funny. We're in the place that shunned Mr. No Name.
Thou shalt not who Voldemort.
Yeah.
Thou who shall not.
Voldemort. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we on the west. We ain't gonna say the West Coast, but we on the
No,
west.
that's my side.
Like I said, we're not in Satan's asshole anymore. So,
We are in the land of no sweet tea.
man,
Dog, that shit had me weak every time
it took
they be
so
like, "Would you
many
like tea?"
packets.
Like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on?
You said tea like kombucha?
You acting like this shit. When you say tea in the South, it's sweet tea is automatic. You ain't gotta.
Automatic.
Yeah, like why would you make tea and not sweeten it?
Yeah, like, what the fuck going on? Now, I
Bro,
don't trust
so
nobody
funny
that
thing
don't
is
sweeten it.
we went to Schlotsky's.
I don't know what
Y'all
you're
know
talking
what that is, right?
about.
You never had Schlotsky's? Well, there was a
Let's
Schlotsky's in
let's
Louisiana.
head up by the rest of the crew.
It's like
We in the end game,
Panera's underdeveloped.
cousin.
Yeah.
It's like
Y'all
Panera.
need to come this way because
Actually, I wouldn't even say that.
y'all ain't
It's
in the
like
circle.
Jason's Deli.
Who?
Jason's
Devin
Deli.
Daniel. Oh, you see
Yo, yo,
somebody?
yo,
You
I'm
gotta
getting
let
hit.
us know before you engage, my boy.
Never heard
Nah,
of him.
they just ran up on me. I'm down.
I'd say it's like if Arby's made a Panera because they
They
have
just
the
ran up
meat.
on me. I had no idea. Caught me slipping.
Nice.
You down?
It's that big truck. It's that truck too.
Master Chief, get Master Chief. Got his ass.
Yeah, I'm about to bust it. What did you call to, nigga? Where your mom at, nigga?
Dog.
Somebody over there.
I see somebody.
Yeah, somebody up there.
See these niggas no more. Oh, I see their ass.
They got me. They got me.
Oh
Coming in
shit!
from pause.
There's someone behind us too.
It's behind us.
Damn it. He's right here. He's low. He's super low. Damn it.
I'm
Daniel,
coming.
this is your chance. To your right. Behind you now, probably.
Nah, it's over that way.
Oh, you see him?
See
I
that
saw
duck nigga
Serbian
behind
over
me
there.
too?
Yep, right there.
Yes.
Oh, he's healing. He's spraying himself. He's axing himself. There's two people though, I think. Oh, you got his ass. Yep, you got his ass, Daniel. Finish the job, my boy. Finish the assignment, my boy. Why are you using that gun?
I'm good with it, nigga.
Oh,
Damn
damn.
it.
Not that good.
I killed that nigga. I just
No.
can do the
You're right.
nigga.
You're right. You're right. I'll give it to you. I mean,
Damn.
still.
You got
We got
fans.
2 dubs back to back. So,
Look,
Dev,
pistol
you want to
expert.
take us
I'm
home
in.
unless somebody else got something to say?
Take me home.
Are y'all done? Oh
We ain't
Lord.
been saying his name, but Kyle Rittenhouse. Fuck your life.
Bing bong.
I'm
Hey, when you
weak.
see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard.
I feel like that would fall under one of my hot take categories. Like if I were to do an actual like hot take segment. But it also be something that I really probably shouldn't say out loud.
Go ahead and get your one more hot take off before we sign off.
You know, people like him. I feel like niggas shoot people for less, you know.
Yeah.
People that would like I don't want to say hood justice, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, and in
Like people
unrelated news, someone will beat your ass at your job.
but
Jay Z said it a minute ago. Streets is done.
it's like niggas get caught in the street for less. So why are people like him still walking around?
Streets is done.
I'm gonna lay a hand on you, but I'm not the only one who has hands.
Dog.
I just don't think these people should be able to peacefully live in their houses like
Nah, your buddy
after
needs to be in some witness protection type stuff. I would just
it's like
assume.
but it's like once it all dissipates, like a year or two from now, he'll be able to walk in and out of his house and go to Target, no problem.
Yeah.
And I have a problem with that. So yeah.
True.
But anyways, I guess we're closing out the podcast for tonight. So we'll catch y'all next week. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Check us out on pretty much all the streaming platforms, I
All the
think.
platforms, all your DSPs.
Yep.
And your phones already.
Primarily YouTube though, because you can actually watch us play while we talk. So
watch us get some dubs in this new season though.
And then I'm gonna put some questions of my Instagram store, or I'm gonna put a thing up on my Instagram store for y'all to ask questions, and we'll answer them on the pod next week.
For sure. Let us know. Would you eat the Cool Ranch cookies?
you know, when you said when you eat my mind just like went somewhere past that.
Dog. Let me find out. It's about to have the boozy game night after dark edition.
I was about to say, damn, that's what we doing now?
Can I get to the yams? All right, y'all.
But yeah,
Game
night, y'all.
Peace.
We out.
Peace.
Look, now tell them motherfuckers we about to bring it to them raw. All these niggas steady sleeping, we getting ready for war. If you say we got beef, then I'm bringing it to your door. They call me the black sheep cause I'm way different than y'all. Tell them motherfuckers we about to bring it to them raw. All these niggas steady sleeping, we getting ready for war. If you say we got beef, then I'm bringing it to your door. They call me the black sheep cause I'm way different than y'all. Now I ain't never ran the streets but still respected by the